Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. Hey, if it's your first time coming by, I would love it if you take a few moments and go ahead and click that subscribe button, click a like button, drop a comment about your thoughts on this review, or if you know an anime that you think I should check out. And bonus, click the bell. Click the bell, then you'll find out whenever I update or go live, which I am planning to do soon because it's a new year. Hello! Trying new things. Why not? Okay, if it is your first time, I need to let you know I am not good at names and I will be butchering them. It just happens. I'm sorry. I know the characters I'm talking about. I just don't speak Japanese. And I can't read it correctly when it's in sub. I just see it and read it in English in my head. So I'm sorry. So there we go. All my cards are out on the table. But what am I going to review today? Okay. So the anime that I am reviewing today is Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul. First, let me start by letting you know that I did watch it on Hulu, and that's where you can find it right now. Seasons 1, 2, and 3. I watched dubbed seasons 1, 2, and partial 3. Season 3 on Hulu is dubbed, and then the last, I think, 5 or 6 episodes of season 3 are all subbed. So that's a heads up for you. I also found out that there's another season out there, Tokyo Ghoul Re. So I gotta find out where that is. I didn't watch that. But I'm gonna just review my thoughts on it, not season by season, but just my thoughts on it. So that way you can just enjoy the journey on your own. And I'm not gonna give you any spoilers, or maybe just a little, but if it's a spoiler, it's just kind of covered in the first episode. Or even in the synopsis of anything. So it's not like a true on spoiler, because I just don't like spoilers. I like to be surprised myself. Another thing. The other day I was on Reddit and somebody was looking for dark animes, and I made the suggestion of Tokyo Ghoul, and I was informed that it is not a dark anime. So that lets me know that other people's perceptions of what dark is and mine are two different things. So keep that in mind. So let's dig into Tokyo Ghoul. Okay, so we start this whole journey with Ken Kaneki. He's a 19-year-old boy, and he's like a freshman at the university. He's smart, he loves books, he's quiet, he has a good friend, Hide, although as my mind read it, it was Hyde, and I knew it wasn't Hyde. Just gonna say. In subtitles, it says Hide, but that's Hide. There you go. And you get to know him just very briefly. He's interested in this girl, and eventually he asks her out, and everything just seems wonderful. Side note, we know that the title is called Tokyo Ghoul. We find out that in this world that they live in, which is supposed to be, it's Japan, that ghouls are a thing. Ghouls. There's humans and there's ghouls. And the ghouls are the bad guys. Okay? No doubt about it. That's just the way it is. Ghouls, in order to live, must feast upon humans. Well, if you're a human, then a ghoul is a bad thing. There is a CCG, and their jobs are to kill the ghouls. It makes sense because, after all, you're coming from it from a human perspective. Well, Ken Kaneki gets attacked, and his life is literally hanging in the balance, and he's brought to the hospital, and something happens. They give him an organ transplant to save his life. Okay, that would be like any normal situation, except here's where our plot twist happens. The organs they give him are from a ghoul. So, this is our journey. We have this young man who is a first of his kind. He is human, but he is ghoul. What do you do? Where do you go? You're feared by humans, and you're not respected by ghouls. So this is his journey, the journey that we follow him through with learning how to come to grips with this new reality that is his. Where will he fit in? Where doesn't he fit in? Because when you have something like this happen to you, and you know that you live in a world of humans that despise you just for your being because you are a ghoul, and that makes you evil incarnate, does that really fit with you? It's a dilemma. What I loved about this was that dilemma, and watching the growth of Kaneki through each of the seasons. And I'm not going to even, let's just talk about just in general. We do find out that he's got to figure out how to come up with a balance of this dark side that is now him. And do you fake being a human forever? Can you do that? And then you find out that humans and ghouls are literally living side by side each other. Okay. And then there's Kagenes. That's right. Because ghouls have powers. It's not like, oh, it's just a ghoul like a zombie ghoul. No! Holy cow! They have these amazing Kagenes that come out of their bodies, and it's just awesome. It really is. The whole series was amazing, and I loved every moment of it. Okay, why do I say it's dark? Okay, I did mention that they eat humans, right? I did mention that we have the CCG that is out to kill ghouls. So there's a lot of death. And there's a lot of character development that happens along the way, not only just with the ghouls and the humans. It's just a society that changes and grows. And it's absolutely awesome. I loved it. I mean, I really loved it. And I think I knew I was always going to love it. Okay, the first time I was introduced to Tokyo Ghoul was through Loot Anime. The boys had a subscription, and the shirt that was in the box one day was of Kaneki in his amazing mask and just black. Hello, you had me at black. Right there. And I can't wait for that shirt to be mine. One of these days I'll get to wear it because they're growing and I'm not. They're just getting taller and I'm just staying the same height. So that means their clothes will be mine. So I will have these amazing anime shirts at some point. So there's that. But when I saw that, it was a character that kind of spoke to me. Now, it takes a while before we get to see that character that I have seen on the shirt. And maybe that's because you kind of see like any of the advertisements for it or anything like that. When you hear Tokyo Ghoul, they show you a specific site, and I was looking for that, and it doesn't happen right away. Actually, it doesn't happen for a long time. Season 2. There you go. But the journey of the whole thing was amazing. Are there characters that you're going to love to hate? Yes. Are good guys bad? Yes. Are bad guys good? Yes. So how cool is that? It takes your preconceived notions of what is good, what is bad, what is evil, what is not, and sees it more so as everybody, instead of just saying that they're human, just that they're beings. And every being has emotions, whether it's negative or positive or any of that. Do you love? Do you hate? It doesn't matter if you're a ghoul or a human. You seem to have the same reactions and the same emotions. And I love that they brought this all together in an anime. it is totally worth going through it. Season 2, I know I'm supposed to talk about breaking it all down, but okay. Season 2. We watched season 1's growth. Season 2, we watched this whole other ordeal happening, and then season 3 pulls it all together. Now, I said there's a season 4, and I am anxiously going to go try and find out where I can watch it, because I can't wait. But season 3 does end it. For me, it ended it, but the manga still continued. But now I understand the manga is done, so there we have that. So now I gotta go find where it is. And maybe even pick up the manga so I can find out too. So there you go. It's just a great story, and you need to watch, and you need to get through it. And you have to watch all 3 seasons. You have to, because it's that good. And you will enjoy it. You will enjoy seeing some things happen. You will see people get their due. And you will see people not get their due. And there is heartbreak. Oh God, there's a lot of heartbreak. Oh my God, there's so much heartbreak in this anime. It takes you on an emotional journey of highs and lows, and just where you're almost, it's not that you root for the villains, because the reality is we just have this mindset that if you are this, then you have to be the villain. And it's really interesting to see how everybody can be a villain when people don't understand where the other person's coming from. So man, if you've got time, you need to watch it. It's fantabulous, and I hope you enjoy it. Again, if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button, drop a comment below, click the like button, and don't forget to ring the bell. I appreciate you coming here, and I'll see you every Monday and Friday. Okay, thanks. Bye.